Now it's time for viewer mail.
We don't have viewer mail.
Well, it's been the holiday.
I know. So, but we do have our predictions, or not our predictions, but our thoughts on the best risk and reward decisions of 2011, and maybe what the best risk and reward decisions for 2012 will be. And but if you do have email questions, please send them to doug@riskandrewardtv.org, and I will be happy to answer them to you in the coming year. So, my best risk and reward decision, it's kind of related to money, but not really, was when President Obama sent troops in to get Osama bin Laden. Now, it was clear.
Talk about risky.
Well, you say it was risky. I mean, it was risky, don't get me wrong. I think it was risky too. But the reward, I think, was worth the risk. So here's how I think about it, and maybe how you want to think about it. So first thing is, regarding the decision, you have to ignore the result. So you don't know what the result was when you make the decision. Because you don't. You don't know, when you make a decision, you don't know what the results are going to be, and you want to make a good decision. The decision cannot be based on the results. You don't base the quality of the decision making on the results. You base the quality of the decision on the analytic nature of your thoughts going into it. So here's the way I think about it, and I don't know, I haven't been following it that closely, but I know enough about it to say they really thought they had the guy. They really thought it was him. They didn't have proof, but they really thought it was him, and they really thought he was there. They had a really good plan. They had a really good plan, and they were pretty sure the plan hadn't leaked and he didn't get out, and there was nobody waiting for him. So they got the surprise. They think they've got him corralled, and the reward for this, I don't have to tell you how huge the reward is for it. He's like world enemy number one. We've got the guy. We've got a shot at him. Let's take the shot. I think the risk and reward calculation there, even if every guy even if it had been an ambush, it was worth the calculation based on what I saw. It was a good decision based on what I saw, even if it didn't work out. It did work out, thankfully, and everybody got home safe except for the guy we wanted. So that's perfect. There was, another good risk and reward decision of last year was buying 10-year treasuries.
That it was.
Yeah, because
safest place in the world.
Safest place in the world, and so you're safe. You looked into this year and said there's turmoil, Europe isn't resolved, things aren't good, the market's already up. Take your money out of the market, put it into something safe, hold on to it, and then 10-year treasuries, the price of them skyrocketed, so you don't have to hold them 10 years. You're making money off the equity in them, or not the equity in them, but the principal in them. And so, it was a fantastic risk and reward opportunity, and I think that was another great risk and reward decision. If any of you did that, I think that's fantastic.
Now, what about the worst?
Well, the worst, my opinion, the worst risk and reward decision were people that bought the $1,900 gold spike. And, it's just like the upside from 1900, the reward is small.
When it had already...
It had already jumped up so far. It's really small. And then the thinking, the analytics there, the thinking that gold is safe haven when there's such turbulent times, that's not true. Gold's more like a currency than it is a safe haven. So that thinking, that analysis makes it not a good risk and reward decision. When gold goes, when anything goes that far out of whack, it's like
it could spring right back.
Yeah, it can come right back. And of course, my favorite dumb decision of the year is Netflix changing its pricing. That was the dumbest thing ever. I can't believe they did that.
All their customers mad.
Their stock is cratering. It's falling off a cliff. It's like, why would you make your customers mad? They love your service. It doesn't cost you that much more to leave it the way it is.
Speaking of making customers mad,
oh, do you have one?
Bank of America, with their deciding to charge $5, made everyone mad.
$5? Oh, yeah. So we're going to charge you one way or another. Watch this. And the customers went, nope.
They started leaving in droves.
Yeah. So.
And another one was, what about the people that were buying Greek bonds?
Well, somebody bought Greek bonds. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was the guy from MF Global.
Now they're getting about a 70% haircut in their value.
Yeah, so somebody's got to hold on to those. I mean, somebody's thinking, oh, well, I'll get some money back. Well, maybe not. So lots of risk and reward decisions. Now, remember what a risk and reward decision is. This is the whole point of the program, is you don't make decisions based on the rewards only. That's what you see in the stock charts and everything else. But there's a risk they won't turn out. And so what I suggest you focus on, and what we talk about all the time, is what's the risk? What is the probability that something will go right versus something that goes wrong? So focus more on the risk than you do the rewards, and you'll make better decisions. And so this is a lot of the stuff we talk about all year. But I think those are some of the good risk and
I
rewards.
think so too. Now, what's your takeaway?
So my takeaway is good risk and reward decisions require reward to outweigh the risks. Bad risk and reward decisions come from the risks outweighing the rewards. Just keep putting the odds in your favor and stay in the game. In the long run, you'll be better off.